Grand rising to all the gods and the goddesses. It's been a long time ever since I was active on Twitter, on TikTok as well. And most probably, I know that you guys are just concerned. And I've been seeing your emails, right? People have been sending me emails with the concern, and I actually made a podcast voice. I think I actually posted it on Twitter. I think it was I think it was Tuesday, right? In the middle of the night, if I'm not mistaken. It was on the 18th, if not the 19th. Yeah, yeah. And I said this to you guys that I won't be active on media, right? I have to take some time off from that because media can be so toxic, I mean, it is as much as we tend to put up some positive messages to motivate you guys to be spiritual and to raise your frequencies and your vibration. It doesn't take the fact that it has this possessive energy that is negative, most of the time. And we do need some break, man. You yourself as well, you have to like take a break from the media. Just try to find yourself, take a break from everything that might be a problem, that stands in your way, not to actually be able to see things through in a way that your life will just change, right? And you'll start to resonate high and make a lot of things which you weren't able to make sense out of them, whilst you were still too occupied with a lot of things that are happening in your life. And if you listened to that podcast, I told everybody that I'll be taking some time off from media. And I wasn't even sure for how long, but I just I told myself that okay, next week Monday definitely I'll be active and I'll be in connecting with you guys because it is very very important. And one of the reasons why I actually decided that is because I was going through some symptoms, and it's not only me; everybody else went through symptoms. I know in the whole entire house, um, my mother, my sister, and my brother went through the very same thing as well. Okay, and it's just it's just a way of yours guys' DNA changing, right, and getting activated. Okay, having to now be a part of this shift and a new strand of a DNA, right? It depends though on which strand you are moving from and heading to. I mean, on what other level of a strand you are actually heading to, right? Throughout your whole entire ascension or upgrade when it comes to you understanding spirituality and how the spirit life works, right? As a spiritual person. So I know for a fact that your guys were also going through the very same symptoms and ascension, and that this is what this video is all about. I'm just gonna try and make it short. I wasn't gonna make this video, but I just thought I should just make it so that I can also tell you guys that I'm okay. I'm well. I'm doing fine, and I hope you guys will also partaking in 7 days raw fasting because if you remember, I told you last week, guys, from Monday everybody needs to partake in the 7 days fasting. Um, I hope you guys were doing it, right? I hope you're doing it. I mean, it has to end like on this coming. I mean, this on this Sunday that's coming now, because right now we in the week of from. I mean, we in the week of the 18th up until the 20. Today is the 22nd, right? 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Yeah. Up until the week of 24th, your 7 days raw fasting must be over, right? Then we'll just do it again another month because I want you guys to always do a 7 day raw fasting each and every month. Okay. It is very, very important. If you're new on this video and you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to my YouTube and scroll down, search for the video written raw 7 days fasting. Raw 7 days fasting, 7 days raw fasting. I don't know, but yeah, you'll find it there. Anyway, so the ascension. right? On the 18th of this week, beginning, I was on the symptoms of ascension, ascending into a different light, right? You have to understand that now, even though you become a ascended master, you're also going to go through this ascensions. It is very, very vital and important, right? However, just because I'm going through the very same symptoms that you're going through, it does not mean that we are elevating the same way. As I said on the video when I was telling you guys that our conscious mind is connected as one, but our souls are different. They're totally different. They're not the same at all, right? So it could be that as you're going through the symptoms, you are ascending to a different strand. Maybe the strand is higher than mine, or is lower than mine, or maybe my strand is higher than yours. So it depends. It depends on your inner working experience that you've been doing all the time ever since you just being exposed into the spiritual world. Or if you're lucky, right, and you're meant to be on a different strand, then these symptoms will then affect you. But when I say that it will affect you, not in a negative way or anything, but it depends. Okay, let's say for example, if you never knew that there were such things as ascension symptoms, and you have no idea what is happening in your body, you're gonna think that you're sick. Somebody's doing witchcraft on you. I mean, like feeling that your head is about to explode. The back of your spine is actually it is becoming active in a way that you feel like there's something crawling at the back of your spine. You feel like your whole entire body is going through under heat. You're feeling so hot. You're not sweating, but you're feeling so hot. But definitely, if you're sweating from the symptoms, then it definitely means that you have so many toxins inside of your body. Now, what happens is when you are unable to comprehend all that pressure, it means that the ascension came to you and your body was not ready. It means you did not do enough inner working and you didn't do your cleansing. You were never part of the fastings, or even though not to say that part of the fastings, right? Because I know that some of you guys are new here. You were never like literally part of cleaning your whole immune system, because it is important and vital. If you want this ascensions to work way better, or for you to be able to comprehend its energy, then you have to be at a light body experience, right? Um, you have to go through aligning yourself, or even trying to align your chakras. You have to go through the experience of putting your mind and mental state ready and aligned, so that when these things happen, you know what's going on and how to take good care of yourself. Because I know that a lot of people are like driven mentally. They're like, damn, man, I feel like there's something wrong that's going on in my mind, man. I don't know. I can't take it anymore. I feel like I can just get something that's gonna just, or get a gun or anything. Because I know there's some people who actually think about this. I'm not trying to put up some negative energies or anything, but I'm just putting out facts. I know that there are people who, during this course of ascension, people just die. Some just wake up dead. You know, they just wake up dead because they can't take it. That's the dangers when you have to undergo through this ascension symptoms. Because I'm telling you, if you are not prepared, then expect the worst. But when you are prepared, then you will understand and how to level up and calm yourself down and understand that this is just a phase, it's passing. Then after some few days, then you go back to your normal state. However, there's some changes that you see. There's some things that are going to happen. Your body becomes different, your skin becomes different, your light becomes different, you expand. The telepathic communication between you and your grand ancestors, they just expand, they grow. Now they're opening you into a new field of set of things that you're supposed to do as a spiritual person, or the things that gonna come up with a creative mind skill on how to produce those things. It can be via technology, via teachings, via your skills, or anything that you're good at doing. It just expands. Even your body becomes different. You're even able to um, comprehend so much pressure when it comes to a lot of things that you've been doing all this time. Your experience becomes different and very new. You are now brought up. You are broad. You feel this connection with the whole entire atmosphere and the whole entire earth and the elements. You feel the drive and the urge, like, I can control the certain aspects of element. I can try. Let me start to practice. Now you have this energy to do things. You become so wild inside because your DNA is simply changing. It has not become different. It has not become upgraded. And I know that I always tell you guys that we're having like there's what you call the junk DNA, right? The junk DNA. It comes with like the 12 strands that makes up the whole entire DNA to be supreme and are properly ascended. And the world, the whole entire earth, everybody that's in it, they're living amongst the two strands, right? It is even scientifically proven. And simply why you're going through this ascensions, and it's not going to stop now. It's still going to keep on going on, right? Until you reach that level. The more you go through this ascension symptoms and you don't even try to stop them by going to medical doctors and doing all of that, then you allow your body to now adapt into a new change the whole entire earth is going through right now in the shift that is happening, right? With all the energy of the sun and all of that, it's just making all of this necessary changes inside of the whole entire nature that have to partake with the people that are aligned with the very same signature of this atmosphere and the mental state. So it happens that now, when you go through these experiences, your strength now is becoming higher. It doesn't degrade, but it upgrades. So I don't want you guys to be like, how do I see then if I'm on this strand? No, it's not about that, right? Actually, you don't even see it, you feel it, right? Once you put the attention to your feelings, in the things that happen whenever you go through these experiences, now you're able to see things that are different, that you're able to tap into with your energy all the time, right? In a mental state, in a mental capacity. So I don't want you guys to actually be on which strand I am right now. No, you don't do that to yourself, right? Just allow the symptoms to take part, to take place, and start to upgrade yourself. Before you know it, you'll have the understanding of everything that just happened. Your ancestors will come and visit you, or you'll start to travel in a mental state through your fourth dimension, right? And enter higher dimensions. Because the more the strands open up, it is the more dimensions now you're able to enter. Okay? For example, the whole entire earth is shifting to the fifth dimension. Actually, it has shifted mentally. Remember, I told you guys that earth is a being, right? It is a being. We're inside of a being inside of it, right? So in a mental state, she has shifted. Now she's heading to a physical state. Now what does this mean is, as she has shifted to a mental state to the fifth dimension, you also have to partake in it as well, right? You become mentally shifted into the fifth dimension state. Now, with the fifth dimension state, it means that now your DNA strand is going to the fifth strand. Like I told you that we have 12 strands. Now, the fifth strand goes along with the fifth dimension state, mental state. So, as this shift is happening, and as you can see, things that are changing, the whole entire nature is different, man. Everything is just new. Because the thing is, it has to be new. Why? The grand ancestors are working so hard to purify the whole entire earth, because most of the things that are natural now, they're no longer the same. They're like, how can I put this? There's so many GMO inside of all the things that has to do with nature. I know for a fact that, I mean, even a lot of people know this, that they even poison the whole entire ground. We no longer receive the very same original particles that that have a magnetic field force from the ground. It's no longer the same. It has been tainted. So the reason why Earth now is going through this shift is trying to regulate and change the whole entire atmosphere, so that now we can breathe into things which we knew anciently that they're supposed to be this way, pure, the pure essence of light and understanding. Then when we absorb all these particles, our bodies now adapt to it, and it just changes with it, and it becomes one with it, right? So that we can be easily purified and regenerated, and our cells to be supreme. Not to say that they are not supreme now, they are, But the thing is, everything that is GMO is slowly destroying our cells and killing us every day. Now, the earth is working 10 times harder with the grand ancestors to actually put that back into the alignment as it was before. When the people who came and started to poison everything was at first, right? So, as we are also shifting with her, right? Raising our consciousness, our vibration, our frequencies, then now we able to put every principle, nature into the right alignment. Then when that happens, automatically it positively affects every grade on this nature, and things start to be the way we know they're supposed to be, as the ancient ones, right? As the grandmasters, as the ascended beings, as the spiritual ones, as the light ones, the star seeds, rainbow children, whatever you want to call them, extraterrestrial beings, right? So it goes very, very deep. But um if you're still going through the symptoms, you have to understand that it is part of you shifting, it is part of you getting upgraded, and you are aligning. There's a lot of fear that is happening to you right now. There's a lot of confusion, misunderstanding. There's a lot of pain and grief that you're going through as you're going through the symptoms. Like I told you guys previously on the video I made on TikTok, I think it was 2 weeks back. I told you this, that the reason why you're going through the fear, pain, grief, and all of those sensations, those were things that had to be endured by your ancestors. And now, because they were unable to actually properly heal and rebalance those energies, now they're coming to you. Your body is like a server to this past memory things and issues. Therefore, they have to go through you in order for you to be able to understand and heal them. When you do that, automatically you are healing your ancestors. And this now brings about the great alignment that you're supposed to actually be a part of. And part of this, when it happens, it actually activates and purifies the whole entire world. Because remember, nothing can be ever purified if there's still toxins or dirt part of that. And if you want to remain to be the dirt, then you'll be easily removed from this grid, and then you won't be a part of this atmosphere that is growing into bringing the great change into this whole entire dimension world, right? So you have to be strong, okay? You have to be strong. You're thinking a lot. You're going under stress and under pressure. Your head is there's so many activities. I mean, your pineal gland and your crown chakra is acting up, and you're just receiving a lot of power, and it's just a lot of vibration, right? Um, you're getting easily agitated, right? And you easily get pissed off. You just get angry. You feel like you can just burst. You just want to be alone. You don't want any sort of noise around you. You just want to be in silence. Actually, you just want to sleep the whole entire day. And it is good to do that, because now you're allowing your body to actually reboot, to heal itself, right? Every time you go outside, you're feeling some different parallel of energies with your mental state. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling it physically, but you're feeling it mentally. You can tell that when you go outside, you just entered a different field of vibration. You can't explain it, but you can feel it, right? Whenever you go outside, you want to look into the sky, you want to look at night, you just want to look at the planets, the galaxies. You're just feeling highly connected and vibrated. So the best thing that you want to do for yourself is drink a lot of water, do your meditations, make sure that you're always grounding yourself, use your chakras, use your crystals if you do have. Walk with your barefoot, just be in the grass. Just be on the grass, on the land. Um, just be around nature, basically. Be around trees. Um, resonate with love. Spread the love in the family. Try to understand this balance inside of you that is now restructuring itself with the DNA and the cells. You are waking up. Basically, you are just waking up. And the only thing that you're gonna do when you go through this experience is actually accept it. Don't fight it. Don't stand. right in front of it. Just allow. You just need to let go. You have to like let go, like completely let go. The more you let go, the more things become more easy. Some of you are going to be visited by your ancestors in different colors, in a dream state, in a traveling state, or in a vision state while listening inside of in your living room. You're going to receive such information and you want to have written them down because most probably it might be some great insights that you've been longing for, or your ancestors now have finally got a way to actually have a communication with you physically, even though it won't be in that physical state. But when you see them in a spiritual way, just know that your ancestors were literally there, right? They want to communicate with you. They want to communicate with you. They want to talk to you. They want to send in some messages which are going to help you in the long run in the spiritual world, right? So the effect of this is actually being purified. When you become purified, now you're actually opening up into this new world within, right? As a walking galaxy, a walking planet, you have to be part of the shift and you have to resonate high. It is very, very important. Very, very important. Um, you won't even feel like eating anymore, you know? Don't force yourself, right? That is why, like, I don't think people were actually paying attention. Um, Last week I sent a post on Twitter. I told everybody, listen, um, next week from the 18th, you're gonna do the 7 days fasting, 7 days raw fasting. I don't think people paid a lot of attention. I was I wanted to prepare you guys for this, right? So during this course of ascension and the symptoms happening, you won't feel like eating because it'll actually start off with your throat. Just know this, guys. Every time when you feel like your throat now is having problems, just know that your throat chakra is now trying to thrive and actually cleansing you. Then you'll start to have sudden pains. It'll be hard for you to swallow. That simply tells you, you're not supposed to eat anything at all, right? Can drink a lot of water, eat anything that is soft, as long as it's like fruits and vegetables, anything that is can just go through properly without any, blockages or whatsoever. So that's how it begins. Then from there it goes to your head. You feel like you don't want to eat anymore. You just feel like dizzy. You have like sudden dizziness. You just want to sleep. You're so tired. It's like you having the whole entire world over your shoulders, man. Like there's a lot of burden around me lately for no reason. It is because you're waking up. Then you strongly feel so sick. Oh my God, I can't go to work. I can't do this and that. I'm so sick. That is why, because literally this time, these ascensions were too high, were too strong and too powerful. Remember that the more the solar flare becomes intensive, the symptoms are going to be intensive as well. So you'll feel so sick, that you don't want to do anything. And if it means that you don't want to eat, it's okay. Don't force yourself because most probably you'll try to eat and then the whole entire food will actually come out of your whole entire system. So that's why I'm saying that you can rather eat healthy food, healthy stuff, drink a lot of water. So don't force yourself. And I think it's also wise for you to actually be more exposed to the sun the more you go through the symptoms. Now the upgrade becomes even more powerful and quicker, right? And it benefits you in a greatest proportion for you to be part of this atmosphere and be one with it because you want to do that. So it'll just change your whole entire shift. You don't want to watch anything that has to do with television. Some of you will be like, oh man, I don't want to be part of this social media or anything. I just want to be by myself. Do that. Be you. Because now it is the perfect time to act in that way so that your ancestors are able to actually have a communication with your DNA within. They are working. They are working you to actually resonate high, to be in a different strand, a different parallel, and a different dimension, to increase even better and greater and be wiser with a lot of understanding, knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, inner understanding and outer understanding. So that's what I want for you guys, So, but I want you to make more research about this. and try to understand. And the more you have and build up this understanding, then things just become more easy. There won't be any confusion. I'm feeling very, very sorry for other people which don't understand what's going on there, and a lot of confusion. I'm telling you. My whole entire family were like literally crying. They were like, "No, man, what is happening?" And I'm trying to tell them. Every time I tell them about these things, they don't actually really pay attention. I'm used to them. I understand. And now when I tell them that, they start to understand that you did mention this, that these things happen. They will happen. So the last thing that you need, you want to go to the doctor. Okay, but I don't want to put up a negative way to actually make you guys think. If you feel like you want to go to the doctor and just get like some prescription, then you can do that, man. It's your body. But if you feel that you don't need to, then you can apply the skills of grounding yourself, eating healthy, doing a lot of meditation, sun gazing, and you will be well. You will be okay, definitely. So with all that being said, I want to say to you guys that I'm back. I'm gonna be doing live videos on YouTube. There's a one interesting one that I want to do about the Agatha, the Hollow Earth. It will be about Godzilla versus King Kong. I feel that I should actually make this, because I wanna I wanna expose to you guys the difference between watching a movie for entertainment or for the conscious level and understanding, right? So I'm gonna make that up most probably maybe next week. I'll make a live video. It's gonna be very long. I don't know, maybe it will last for like 2 hours, but I'll make sure that I do this video. So yeah, guys, I wasn't gonna make this video, but I just wanted to do it because a lot of people are so concerned, asking if I'm okay. I'm well and alive. Nothing can ever happen to me. I just needed some time off from the social media and just to focus on my symptoms and even on the upgrade. There's a lot that I've received, and the DNA is on is on another level, man. It's just so fun, and the mental state is so supercharged up. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure that you like this video. It's very important, please, guys. The more you like the video, it is the more it gets to be pushed in so many people to reach. I mean, to watch this video, to see it. The algorithm doesn't like people like us who give out enlightenment. So the only way to push this video is by liking it. The more you like, it is the more people are going to be able to have access to the very same video. Because the algorithm doesn't like enlightening people or people that enlighten the world. They just want to keep people under this subconscious mind and to be asleep. So thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in, and be blessed, love and light all the time. Spread the love, information, and enlightenment to everybody. We are raising the conscious into so many people, and we are becoming one again. Nothing and no one can stop us.